Hey friends, we're talking about 20 amazing wines to drink in the year 2020, and can you believe it? We're already on week 13. We've already covered 12 wines that come from established producers. Some of these are classics, some of these are new world discoveries. They're great on taste, even better on value, and I've had so much fun doing this series up until now. But it is absolutely not possible for me to finish off the series without the mention of probably among the world's most popular varieties, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm on to the very popular, famous Pinot Grigio. Pinot Grigio is such a popular variety, particularly over the last decade. It has soared in popularity across the Western markets and increasingly now also in India. Everybody I talk to tells me, we love Pinot Grigio. But have you ever wondered what's in a Pinot Grigio to love? Now, I would say the most consistent thing about a Pinot Grigio, it's actually its consistency. Every time you uncork a bottle of Pinot Grigio and pour some in your glass, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get a crisp, lively, dry wine, which is not overtly aromatic or dominant, but at the same time is going to be something that is refreshing, mouth-watering, lovely, delicate flavors, and something that's going to be incredibly food compatible. A Pinot Grigio hardly ever clashes with any kinds of foods. So its simplicity and its consistency in flavor is what actually makes Pinot Grigio so popular. Today I'm going to introduce you to, according to me, one of the most exciting Pinot Grigios available in the Indian market, and I am talking about the Santa Margherita Pinot Grigio. Now, Santa Margherita is a very well-established producer of Italy. It's easily among the top 100 producers of Italy. And this particular Pinot Grigio comes from the region of Alto Adige, which is actually one of the premium regions and is very well-established and known for making some astounding Pinot Grigios. But why don't we pour some in our glass and give it a try and talk about the Santa Margherita Pinot Grigio together. What I'm drinking is a 2019 vintage, so it's an incredibly youthful wine. Now, on color, this wine is just a pale straw lemon color. There may be some tints of pink in it, which can be very characteristic of a Pinot Grigio, but very faint. It's not really something very distinctive, but otherwise it's a lovely lemony light color. In terms of the nose, it's just so much apple. There's a mix of green and ripe Californian apples that come through on the nose. And the one thing, if I were to describe the nose of this wine in one word, I would say it's just fresh. You know, it's just such a fresh, uplifting nose that it has this instant appeal and you want to try and sip it instantly. But before I sip it, just another word, I also get a stony minerality coming through on the nose, which is again lending a little bit of that complexity to it. And yeah, just, you know, lifted aromatics like scented white flowers, really beautiful, very appealing. Let's take a sip. So on the palate, the wine is light, it's fresh, it's lifted, it's really light-bodied, and it's got this lovely creamy texture. There's this vibrancy. My mouth is watering even as I talk about the wine. So there's a lot of zestiness to the wine, and you can instantly tell that the wine like this would be perfect for a balmy, summery afternoon, either lying by the pool or at a brunch or, you know, just chilling, just relaxing, you know. We're now in the autumn, which, you know, in autumn in India can be quite hot actually. So a wine like this, particularly if it's nicely chilled between 10 to 12 degrees Celsius, would be just fantastic. It would be so uplifting and so refreshing. And what's amazing is that it's got this clean finish. So the mouth-wateringness of the wine is just leaving such a clean finish, and it would be perfect actually as a wine to therefore pair with foods which are creamy, like you could try creamy pasta or a creamy fish dish, I would go with foods that are light in terms of weight, even in terms of flavor intensity, because as a wine, it's not in the face wine. It's very friendly, it's approachable, it's smooth, and it's easygoing. So you want to try and pair it with foods that are equally friendly, not very dominating or robust in flavors, because that's where it will sort of match the flavor intensity of both the food and the wine. I would say you could even try it with some, some kind of kebabs, but not something that is overtly flavorful, right? So, and it would be brilliant with salads too. I mean, or anything that is gone through a cooking method which is light, like boiled or steamed or poached. Wine like this would be brilliant with foods like that. So as I said, the personality of this wine is just friendly, easygoing, approachable, not too obtrusive, and it's just an easy, enjoyable wine. In terms of price point, this wine costs 2,650 rupees, which makes it a bit of a premium Pinot Grigio. But Pinot Grigio is now a brand in the wine world, isn't it? So it's kind of hard to get a really inexpensive Pinot Grigio, but still expect a bit of flavor and so on. Now, what I like is this wine, although may appear to be on the higher side of price point in terms of flavor, it actually has a lot of personality, a unique, distinctive flavor coming through, and it's really very enjoyable. So this wine, as I said, is available at the Wine to Wine cellar located at the food hall, and I hope you will go and grab a glass and drink this on your next summery afternoon, or just get together with friends to start a really vibrant evening over a glass of the Santa Margherita Pinot Grigio. On that note, cheers and stay well.